One of my favourite lines was "flock around and find out."
That's my favorite line too.
That's her favorite line.
My name is Amber Lee. I am representing myself.
Okay.
My outlet is Instagram and TikTok, kind
Okay.
of. But also the Fangirl Nation, which is a community I started for fangirls to bond over whatever it is they're fangirling over.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I'm currently fangirling over Hoppers. Guys, I
Nice.
loved the movie.
Oh, thank you.
I loved it.
Thank you.
I laughed, I cried, and Daniel, this being your directorial feature film debut, it was just outstanding. And
Thank you.
I think you should be so proud of yourself.
Oh.
So well done. And Nicole, you're like a Pixar vet at this stage.
I've been around a little bit.
Yeah, how long have you worked for Pixar?
I joined Pixar in 1995,
Okay.
right before Toy Story was released. I came to produce a CD-ROM based on Toy Story, and I've been here since then.
Well, you smashed it once again.
Oh, thank you.
One thing about Pixar movies is they are universally loved by both adults and children alike. And Hoppers is so funny. One of my favourite lines was "flock around and find out," which is great.
It's my favorite line
That's
too.
her favorite line.
But how do you balance keeping the movie entertaining for both children and adults?
There's really no trick in the sense that we're not like fine-tuning it like with those audiences. A lot of it is just us making each other laugh.
Yeah.
It really just comes down to us and our taste. And we're really just trying to entertain ourselves. And if we do that and we're feeling good about it and we're feeling really like this is entertaining, that's the best we can do. And the only way I will say that we do pressure test a little bit with children or younger audiences is during audience previews. That's when we're really just getting a sense like, are kids connecting with this? Do they get it? And we did 3 audience previews. And I think overall, the comedy went over very well with the kids. So I think we just feel like our humor just kind of hit a sweet spot naturally with children. And obviously if there's some stuff that they really didn't understand, we'll clarify for them. But it really just comes down to what we find funny.
And you'd mentioned that you cried, that you laughed and then you also cried.
Yeah.
And I think everyone talks about how funny the movie is, but there's also a lot of emotion in it.
Yeah.
And I think you get invested through the humor, but by the end, you really feel...
I cried at the beginning.
We got it right away.
Well, that's good. Then you loved Mabel all the way through. Yes.
And the grandma, her grandma. I was going to say, as someone with grandmas, most people have grandmas, but I felt very connected to it.
Good.
I think Pixar movies in general have a certain kind of magic to them. I mean, you've worked on The Incredibles, The Incredibles 2, Toy Story 3, and this being your first Pixar movie. Do you feel a pressure of withholding the Pixar legacy?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, even just imagining or going back to the time when I came back to the studio and just was starting, it's hard to not get crushed by that pressure of feeling like, how do I make a movie at that level, and that emotionally resonates the level of a lot of the movies that have been able to come out of this place. The best thing you could do is really just try to block a lot of that stuff out.
Yeah.
And you just need to find people that you enjoy working with and just have a good time making something. It's the best thing I could do. And then ultimately, because this studio has made so many great movies, you have all this wealth of knowledge to help you build that thing. And they can help kind of guide you and give you advice and stuff like that. So, yeah, but it's a lot of pressure for sure. You just have to block it out.
I mean, I think you smashed it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Something I like to ask everyone is, what are you currently fangirling over?
That's a great question. There's a women's basketball team in the Bay Area,
Ooh.
the Valkyries. And for me, it's really exciting to see young women athletes right now. So I'm fangirling over that particular team. But with the Winter Olympics starting, I'm going to have a few more people to fangirl over, I'm sure.
Amazing. I love that.
Well, I mean, this is not the most interesting answer, but I just got back from Japan, and there's just such a admiration for craftsmanship there, and a lot of like ceramics too. And so I don't know, my wife really likes ceramics, or my partner, and she really, we went to a lot of ceramic studios and looked at like old things. So I think that stuff, just seeing those things come to life has been pretty amazing. So maybe I'm fangirling over ceramics.
Wow, incredible. Well, thank you both so much.
Okay.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.